The ABC's China correspondent Stephen McDonald joins me now from Beijing. Stephen, 1 minute China's angry with Australia, the next minute they've signed this massive deal. How do the Chinese explain that?
Well, I'd have to say there hasn't been very much analysis mentioned here. We came into the ABC bureau this morning to check the newspapers, radio and television, as we would, to see how this was treated, only to find that the story was barely mentioned. Now, those that did report it carried stories from the international media, and there'd be a fair few Chinese journalists scratching their heads today and wondering why they weren't told about a $50 billion deal with Australia. I can only assume that it's because the Chinese government, while it's happy to do commercial deals with Australia, isn't happy to send the message out to its own people that all is well with the China-Australia relationship, given the recent visit of Rabia Kadir and also the fight, I suppose, over the arrest of Stern Hu.
China seems to have come through the financial crisis in a pretty strong position, obviously, to be doing this sort of deal. Is that good news for Australian companies generally?
Well, if there's one thing this is, it's a massive vote of confidence from China in the next 20 years of economic growth here. Now, China's statistics chief talks about patchy growth here, but you'd have to think that this is an indication that Australian companies could be in for a few more windfalls down the track.
Stephen McDonald in Beijing. Thank you.